Hey there everyone, this is Phantom Celebi, and this is actually going to be a pretty cool Let's Play. I think I've done something like this before. I had a challenge that I had personally made myself, and I guess, like, because of what happened with my computer, I kind of neglected it and didn't ever go back to it. I didn't just recreate the characters and start over and just, like, do the challenge again. But, like, now that I have a better computer, I think I can do this. Basically, I made a new challenge. I posted it to my Tumblr account, and it's called the Sims 4 Seasons Challenge, or Seasons Legacy Challenge. Yeah, I like it a lot, actually. I think it's a pretty cool idea. It's, basically, you are a season sim. You are a season, and the way you do things is, like, you create your own season, and based off of the guidelines I left on my Tumblr post, you can create pretty much a very, I don't know, I guess balanced sim based off of the season that you're trying to represent. So the way you start this is, like, you start a new game. So I'm gonna go in a new game. Bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-da-dum bum. I'm gonna put no thanks, because I kind of want to just, make my own sim, and, this is where you would decide, do you want it to be a male sim or a female sim? Because with my challenge, you can start off as male or female, but after the first gender you decide on, you can switch around. So say I wanted to make this into spring, spring's child would have to be, well, basically summer would have to be a girl. So, I guess, you guys can read into the challenge itself, and I'll just be doing it for the time being. Anyway, I guess you guys will be watching as I continue working on this sim. Ba-doop.
Never thought it'd be easy to feel you in my arms, but now we're here and I'm all in, and I want it by you, 'cause I can stay till the morning, or stay till the dawn, but just hold me now. I wanna be so much better whenever you're around. I wanna say something clever to get in your mind, 'cause right now we're not together, and I lose my way then. Oh, I feel so much better whenever you're around, whenever you're around. Yeah, yeah, whenever you're around.
So we're back, and this is Ashton Falls, and he will be Fall, if you hadn't guessed already. So the way that this challenge works is basically, I made this sim. This sim has the characteristics I feel Fall has. So you can pick out the traits based off of the personality I had written down for Fall. So Fall is going to be introverted, they're going to be smart, they're going to be shy, they're a good character, but, like, they generally think too much. They have a semi-formal type of way of dressing, and generally kind of represent what fall is like. Like, when you go out during the fall, what do you see? You see pumpkins, pumpkin spice lattes, cafes, all that stuff that you commonly would associate with warm, toasty, warm feelings. And that's what I think of when I think of fall. So the way this legacy challenge will work is you do basically 8 generations of these sims that are these season sims. And with Ashton here, his child will be, well, Winter, and it'd be his first female child, or I guess the closest to the first female child. And you can't mess with the way things go. You have to teach, like both male and female, even though with Ashton his child would have to be female to represent winter, but like he does still need to teach the other generation. And basically after that, when he completes all his goals, then winter will start, and then that's how we go. Anyway, let's continue with this. Okay, so now we got a special bonus thing if you are going to use this. It's kind of an optional thing if you have seasons. Like, if you don't have seasons, it's not a big deal. It's not necessary to complete the challenge. But, like, the way it goes is, so you have these seasons here, and depending on what season you have decided on, so say you are fall like me, you would have to click onto fall. And with fall, I'm sorry if you heard anything weird, but yeah, you click onto fall, and after you do that, you get a bonus you get 1 skill point towards the trait, or I guess skill, that you think is basically you picked to be your dominant trait. Or, oh god, I'm bad at this, but what you pick to be your dominant skill. So, like, say you picked cooking, which I would probably do for my character. That's what I want to start off as. I want him to be a chef. So, you want to put 1 skill point towards that. And I'm going to do this even though it's not necessary for completing the challenge. And after you do this cheat, whether you use MCC or the cheat thing, then, that's how you do it. But, like, you go and you do that, and you get 1 point towards that. I started off this gameplay in Brindleton Bay because I felt like it was kind of cool, and it looks really nice in Brindleton Bay during the fall. So I looked around for the houses, and I picked this one because, it fit my financial range. So let's continue. So we're back in the house, and we've added towards that 1 skill. So to add to the culinary skill, you need to activate the culinary skill. So what you do first is, okay, so you click onto your career, not career, I'm bad. So either you click onto MCC and you add the 1 skill point that you get as a bonus for having seasons and actually wanting to do this. It's not necessary. You can just get the skill points by just cooking and reading cookbooks and stuff like that. So you do that. And the thing is like, you need to do 2 objectives while doing this. So since I picked culinary as my thing, I'm going to be learning cooking, and I'm going to be becoming a chef. I have to complete the full chef course before actually giving up my legacy over to my child, who will be Winter. So I'm gonna click onto culinary, and boom. So now I'm going to be starting up in the culinary arts career, and I will be doing that in 24 hours. In the meantime, I probably should learn some cooking skills. And let's see, can I add a bookshelf? Because, like, I don't know if I can. See, like, I don't view this as cheating. Like, just adding items to your home, because, real people buy furniture. They buy books. They buy all this stuff. So, yeah, it's not like it's going to change up the way your life is too much. And most of the mods I have are to make your home more realistic. So, like, all the faucets and stuff in my home are turned off until I turn them on, because you know how the Sims have a habit of washing their dishes in the bathroom. I felt that was a little annoying, so I had to, like, just turn off that feature. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to add a bookshelf because, like, he needs to learn, like, from books and stuff before he goes to work. And he's got 24 hours to do that, so I feel like it might be a good thing to start that off. So, I'm gonna go for one of the cheaper bookshelves and, like, just put that here. And we're gonna just go back to this bookshelf and we're gonna read or I guess we gotta purchase the book. But, like, we gotta purchase this book and we go in here and it'll show you all the categories that you can do when it comes to that. So you would go to skill and see, this is perfectly fine because it seems realistic if that you would learn like a skill from just reading a book. So you go to the first volume and, like, you buy that book, and then after that you go into here and you open it up and, like, I guess look for the book that you just bought, the cooking one. So let's see, yeah, let's cook volume 1. So let's read this book and, like, we'll start, like, learning towards our cooking skills and all that. Yeah, this is kind of silly that this house doesn't have a TV, but I guess they had to keep it so that it was cheap enough for somebody to have this as their starter home. Oh shoot, I just realized this has 2 bookshelves. So I could sell this other bookshelf and, like, maybe I could buy a TV. Because, like, I feel that's kind of silly. Why wouldn't a house have a TV? And especially in modern day. So we're gonna go into electronics, and I mean, I guess we'll buy. Yeah, see, another one of my things was that you can use build cheats. So, like, build cheats are perfectly fine, I think, personally. Like, because they don't mess with the challenge at all. So, what you do is, like, you just, for this, you just click Control and 9. Oh, I forgot. I have to, turn on the other cheat, which is bb dot move objects. Yeah, I think build cheats is perfectly fine because it wouldn't mess with your sim learning something. It's just kinda your sim fixing up their house, which I guess is a realistic thing now. So, okay, cool. Like, I don't think it would be too weird to assume that our sim bought a TV with the little bit of money he did have left over from the move, and now he's just like, okay, I'm gonna put a TV up here, I'm gonna fix up my house a little bit, and, like, just make it like that. I mean, I'm sorry if, like, you hear sounds from Windows, because, like, I opened up the browser and, like, there's kind of a lot going on in my family right now. So they're just sending stuff on Facebook. So let's see. We got our house here. I mean, it doesn't seem like there's very much to this house, but I guess for the price that we spent on it, it sort of makes sense. We could build onto it, though. Like, this is a good starter home, I would say. Like, it has 1 bedroom, but it's 1, like, decent-sized bedroom, and we can move around the stuff to make, like, an office area and all that. And, like, Ashton can have, like, his little setup perfectly fine. So, like, we will make money to live at this place, and it won't be too hard, I would say. We just we need to work that out. In the meantime, we can also like socialize with other people, like meet people and all that. Like maybe we could go to the city and chat with some people, and cuz the one thing I wanted for this challenge is to still make it like a real immersive thing where you still can have a storyline with this challenge. So your character, with Ashton, despite him being a season, it would be no different than him being like an occult. Oh, that's another rule. I mean, I don't know if I should tell you all the rules in this video, but you can't get with occult sims that will give you an immortality. Oh, and your lifespan has to be at the normal one. So you would have to go into gameplay options and look at all your stuff here, and then you go into gameplay and see how this says long? You have to change that to normal and then apply the change. And it says long because that's the lifespan I normally use. But wait, what the heck's going on? What's over here? Okay. I was like, what is that? It's just one of the neighbors. Okay. Brent Hecking. I think this is the guy who's living with the other dude in the another one of the smaller houses nearby. Or I think his house is one of the nicer houses, actually. You know, I just thought about it. I think this is the house that I lived when I was doing Shade's story. Cause it looks familiar to me, so I'm thinking this was her house when I did that story as well, because they were a very low income family and they had to build their way up, and I liked that family actually a lot, so I might actually recreate them and maybe make Shade older so that it doesn't feel like we just removed a bunch of time from her. But I mean, also that means that we need to do something with the Delgados, because I don't know, I don't think we should in this series per se. I think it'll mess with the storyline too much. But yeah, we're gonna just let things happen, I guess. Let's see. He just finished reading his book. And is he gonna put it back in the bookshelf? Okay, cool. So he's gonna go and get some water. Or is he going to oh wait, I'm a dummy. I gotta actually activate the sink. I mean, if I don't, otherwise, they'll just continue, throwing out their dishes. So, they need to have at least one functional sink. And the thing is if I'm not gonna lie, if I keep I keep all these things on, then they'll just start doing stuff in random spots. Say, I have this enabled for food prep, and there's an option to disable for food prep, just in case there's a cause have you ever seen them prepare food in the bathroom? It's kind of weird and unrealistic. And also, who is he talking to? Oh, he's just browsing the web. Anyway, I'm gonna end this here. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Like, comment, and subscribe for more Spastastic content. And if you want to, you can check out the post of this particular challenge and try to do it yourself. I mean, I wrote this out probably a little better than I explained it. I know, I'm bad when it comes to that stuff, but hopefully you guys will enjoy this, and I will see you again soon. Peace. Goodbye. I want to thank everyone for being very patient with me. There has been something that has happened recently, and it's still very upsetting. My dog, Charlie, she had passed away, and it is very troubling. so like I wasn't really feeling up to recording, and I'm glad that people respected that and like gave me positive, reinforcement and helped me get through a lot of that. Also, I want to thank everybody who had supported me in creating my own Sims 4 challenge. It seems like you guys really are the best. I mean, even with all the stuff I've been through in my life and all the hurdles I've gone through, you guys have been just the best friends. You are more than just a fandom. You are part of my heart, and I will always appreciate every bit of time and effort I put into making videos for you, because you make me so happy. Anyway, it's time for the top tier. Okay, so here's to you, Jazz the Chameleon, Potato _ a bunch of numbers, Edie Rose 23, Cute Girl Sim, Calorie _ Aiken, Maloonix5, Carissa Sims, Benjamin GYT, Lovely Laura, Veggie Gamer, Base Shaman, EJ Black Dove, Trippy D, Ray of Sunshine X1, Sonic Jenny, Shifty, Kaleda Sims, Prismatic Simmer, Sims Lena, Stray Shadow Cat, Sims Lita, and Josh oh, poor Josh. Josh CHG. I will see you guys in the next video, and if you want to follow me on all my social networks, they will be linked below, along with the Tumblr link that goes to this challenge. So I will see you soon. Peace. Bye.